Hello, students of the 9th grade. Here we meet again, but this time with some reinforcement exercises. We're going to have some revision of the vocabulary you had during this module, as well as about the grammar we had in Module 6 challenges. Our first exercise is a revision of language used in Module 6, jobs. We have two columns of words. We are going to match the words together to form phrases. Of course, these phrases appeared in the text you had in Unit 6A. Frozen, police, protective, bomb, ideal, and fishing are the words in the first column, and we have suit, boat, job, waters, squad, and force. So let's match these words together and try to give a definition of what they express. The first one, frozen waters. So what are frozen waters? Very, very cold waters. Then we have police, it goes with force, the police force, right? Then we have a protective suit. It's something you wear to protect yourselves from danger. And then you have bomb, and there it is squad or job or both. So what do you think? It is a bomb squad. It's a group of people which try to remove explosives from bombs. And we have idle, and it is matched with C. It is ideal job. It is the job that best fits you, or the job that you really like doing. And the last one, fishing boat. It's a boat used to fish. We have got another exercise here. We are going again to complete these phrases by matching them together. We have put, sense, stay, trust, under, and work. And the phrases are your instinct, of accomplishment, pressure, and then on this side we have your life on the line, calm, and as a team. So let's match these words to make completed phrases. So your instinct, what word do we use here to express that we believe in ourselves? And it is trust your instinct, to believe on your thoughts, right? Then we have of accomplishment. You know what is accomplishment? It is something that you succeed. So it is sense of accomplishment. Then we have pressure. So what is the word here to form? Do you remember the Sergeant Morris? He was working under pressure to remove explosive from bombs, right? So the word is under pressure. Then on the other side we have on your life on the line. So what is? It is put your life on the line, which means to be at risk, right? Calm. What is a word we used here to form the phrase with calm, which means to be quiet, right? And it is stay calm. And the last one is work as a team. If you remember, the Sergeant Morris as well as the Alaskan fisherman, they were both working as a team with their members to succeed what they wanted to. And now we are going to use these words to complete the phrases. These phrases appear in Unit C, in the marine biologist text. So which are the phrases? Deep, which means to swim quickly. Monitor, which means to look to something. Extreme, for example, extreme conditions, hard conditions. Then we have the seabed, that is under the surface of the bed. Isolated, what is isolated? To mean abandoned in a place when there is nobody else. Then we have station. We can have a space station or a research station. It depends on the sentence. Marine, it's a marine biologist, for example. It's a person who works in the marine studying the sea life. As well, squeaky, which means high-pitched, used with the voice, right? Now we have got these sentences and 4 other ones to complete the sentences with the correct word. Paul would like to become a biologist. So Paul would like to become someone who studies sea life. Do you remember which was that job that studies the sea life? And it is marine biologist. Then we have being a zoologist often involves working in places. So in what places would you work if you are a zoologist? You are going to work in maybe in remote places, in places where there is nobody else. So it is isolated places. Then we have the dolphins swam around the boat and made sounds. So which word is used here to describe the sound? And it is exactly squeaky. So a squeaky sound. Then we have the weather conditions at sea can often be. So how can the conditions be? What is an adjective here used to describe the conditions? And it is extreme conditions. The other sentences are, the scientists are working at a research on the island. So what can it be? It is a research station, so a station where there are made different researches. Then we have, it's nice to take a in the lake after a walk in the sun. So you have been walking in the sun, maybe you are feeling really hot, so you need to swim quickly to the lake. So what is the word that is a synonym of swim quickly? And it is dip. It's nice to take a dip. It's nice to take a swim, right? The is inhabited by a variety of life forms. So what do you think? What word best fits the meaning of this sentence? And it is the seabed is inhabited. It is home to a variety of life forms. The scientist tagged the shark to its behavior. So to monitor its behavior. What is this tagged here? To attach something to a shark. In this way, you monitor, you look to its behavior, you study its behavior. Now, let's have a revision of the models. In this unit, we have talked about models and models of deduction. We have some models such as can, could, must and have to, don't have to, may and might, as well as we have the models of deduction. Let's have a look at them one by one. So when do we use each of these models? First of all, we have can to express permission, ability, or possibility, right? For example, we can say, you can use my computer, or can I go out, or I can speak 3 languages, used to express ability. Then we have here must and have to. Both of these are used to express obligation. You are obliged to do something. It's a rule. You are requested to do something. For example, I have to wear a uniform at school, or I must be at work by or at 8 o'clock. Then we have mustn't, which is the negative meaning of must and have to, because it is the opposite. Here it is prohibition, so you are prohibited to do something. It is forbidden for you to do something. For example, you mustn't touch these wires because it might be dangerous for you. Then we have don't have to or don't need to. In this case, these models are used to express lack of obligation, so it isn't necessary to do something. For example, you don't have to water the garden because it's going to rain later. Then we have could. You know that could is the past form of can, and as can express ability, we can say that we use could to express again ability, but in the past. For example, I could run faster when I was 10 years old, for example. Then the last one, it's may and might. Both of them are used to express possibility. For example, I might come late tonight because I have a lot of work to do, right? I'm not sure if I'll come here on time. As we said, we have models of deductions, which are used to make logical assumptions. Here they are. He must be tired. I am sure that he is tired. I am 100% sure that he is tired. Then we have, she can't be hungry. I am sure that she is not hungry. And the last one, they may be sisters. Perhaps, or it is possible that they are sisters. I am 50% sure that they are sisters. Now let's practice these models together in the sentences below. Here you have got some sentences, and we are going to complete the sentences with a correct model. The models are can, mustn't, might not, should, and don't have to. Let's go on. Zoo, come to work today. She wasn't feeling well last night. So this person is saying that maybe or possibly, we don't know yet, We are not sure if zoo is coming to work. So which model do we use to express possibility? And it is might. In this case, in the negative form, it is might not. You work late today, Linda, and here it is a question. So what do you think? It is can you work late today? It's a kind of request, right? You get some rest. You look exhausted. In this case, this person is giving an advice, right? So what is the model we use to give advices? And it is should, but we can use ought to as well. You know, they are exchanged together. We wake up early tomorrow, it's Sunday. So this person here is saying that it is not necessary to wake up early because it is Sunday. So what model do we use here to express something that it is not necessary or that it is a lack of obligation? And it is don't have to. We don't have to wake up early tomorrow. Then we have employees. Eat at their desk, it's a company rule. So you know, if it is a rule, it is something that you are requested to do. And we say you mustn't eat at their, employers mustn't eat, so they are not allowed. It is prohibited for them to eat at their desk. And now we have another exercise. You know that during this model we have worked on phrasal verb turn and some prepositions that appeared in different texts during this module. So let's have a look at the sentences and try to choose to underline the correct particle. Always turn off or turn up your mobile phone when you enter the library. You know that when we are in the library, we should not have our mobiles turned on, right? So what is the opposite meaning of turned on? It is turn off, which means to switch off, right? Then we have the prisoners try to escape from prison at or in the dark of the night. So do you remember where did those marine biologists work? It was said, it was mentioned exactly in that text. And it was in the dark of the night, which means in a very dark place. Sentence number 3. Brian has just turned down or turned off a fantastic job offer. So what do you think? As we said, turn off means when you switch off, right? So in this case, turn down means to refuse a job, for example, in this case. So turn down means to refuse. Jake was thinking about or of his daughter when she phoned. So it is thinking about. You can find thinking of as well in different sentences, but remember, we use think about plus a noun, and we use think of with only one F plus a verb with ing, for example. Then we have in or at the end is the result that matters. So do you know how is the expression with the end? And it is at the end. At the end is the result that matter. Okay, everybody, these were some exercises we try to make together to revise the vocabulary and the grammar we had in this module. I hope things are clearer for you now. So see you in the next session. Thank you for your attention.